of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Dylan Brooks is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Mark Williams. And it's Green in a shooting guard. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of... And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. Grant, these are two of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Outside, Williams. Brooks, the pass to Booker. Fires for 3. Drains the triple.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Brooks outside. Pass to Booker. To the inside. Williams passes to Green. Here's the 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself. Actually, that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo. All right, Shams, thanks very much. So it's the Warriors now. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Shot clock at 5. Here's Butler, and he parries his first look.
Whether it's at the rim or in the mid-range, Butler believes he's going to beat his man each and every time.
Williams against Green. Now here's Booker. Not a lot of room. That one's good from Green. And the assist from Booker. Green's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Podziemski. Butler on the wing. He's covered by O'Neal. Butler with the ball. He's against O'Neal. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Richard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but look, if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Allen comes. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Gotta be impressed with Booker's basketball IQ. Superb at scoring off of pick and rolls.
Butler surveying the floor. Great D that time from Dunn. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night. So they're forcing someone else to beat him. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
We've got Butler. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Post in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Butler. He's got 5. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Iguodaro. And here's Allen. Three-pointer. The rebound by Post.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Butler with the bucket.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Phoenix leading by 4. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Brian?
A great fit. Thank you, Allie. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Jackson Davis. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Iguodaro. Dylan Brooks checked in for Dunn. And it's Devin Booker in for Gillespie. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Allen. Outside, Williams. Now Booker. Now Brooks. Over Kuminga. Rebounded by Green.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And down in the corner, he'll look so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of this game. Outside for Brooks. Phoenix needs to get off a shot here. This one for 3. Booker! He hits despite the coverage.
He doesn't shoot from the corner 3 often, but Booker looked fearless sending that one up.
And here's Butler. He's got 7. Shot from 12. Brooks with the rebound.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And there's the lob. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
It'll count. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow. Big.
I'll tell you, great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordan Ott's 5. They've got Devin Booker. Royce O'Neal is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. We're seeing more and more teams playing 5 out now, RJ, with big men who can shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new normal.
Now here's Booker. 11 points in the game. And that one's good for Brooks.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Left side, Butler. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. That shot wide open. Pajemski's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard. His ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club.
Now here's Green. He's got 6. Booker for 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big basin.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And a deep 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you.
With how much Draymond moves in the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Phoenix has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Pass to Booker. Williams, a screen on Curry. Booker for 3. Oh, a tape measure basket from Booker.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Pajemski. Green covering. From the wing. And the shot's good. Pajemski's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Now here's Booker. 17 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Williams, a screen on Curry. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Suns on top, up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. And it's Moody in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Butler rips down the board. Warriors trail by 4. And stolen by Booker. Now Green. Here's Brooks. Outside Booker. 5 on the clock. Brooks outside. The triple drop.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off it with a nice shot.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. For 3. Curry splashing one down from 3.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range dribble.
Right side Booker. Yes, it's good!
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from tonight. His scoring is just that consistent.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Good job there, Alan. Thanks.
Win or lose, it's the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams, but it's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Booker with it. Green picks him up. Outside Green. Look at Green showing off his range.
He can get it down off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Outside Green. Now Butler. Puts it up from 7. Butler! Fearless attack inside.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best, rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Booker. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Absolutely. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Outside Butler. Yes, sir!
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Booker. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul. At the line for the Suns, Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is at the line and building up this lead.
Timeout called, the Warriors. They're behind by 7. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Butler. Here's Curry. Stolen by Booker. Here's the break. Now Green. So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought, they had to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, tall, and got the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Devin Booker.